and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new to this channel, please don't forget to smash the subscribe button down below, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for sticking with me. I truly appreciate it. So on today's video, as you can see, I'm going to be discussing empaths and falling in love with potential. It's a video that I was sent to my friend that actually sparked this topic, because she sent it to me and she's like, I feel like you're gonna relate to this, because she knows that I've been in a relationship where I fell in love with someone's potential, who they could become or what our relationship could be, instead of just looking directly on what's in front of me. So I'm just gonna give you guys a brief story of what had happened, right? So this was a guy that I was dating after matric. We were friends prior to that, like we would used to hang out, chill together and all of that. So after some time, after a couple of hangouts, we started to develop feelings for each other, and then he started approaching me, you know, telling me how he feels. The sweetest guy at the time. He even said the word love. He's like, I'm falling in love with you, Bayana. And I was like, oh man, such a sweetie pie. And obviously, yeah, I fell into it. I was like, nah, this is my friend, we cool, we have amazing chemistry, so why not, you know? We started dating a couple of weeks. He was a sweetheart, he was a darling, said all the nice things, you know. He was in school and he was a smart guy, so I love me some smart guys. I love. So I was like there, you know, fantasizing about, oh, this is an amazing person. I was just head over heels about this guy now all of a sudden. And as a couple of months went by, it started now unfolding. Now I started seeing some red flags, and you know how girls are, we're like, you know what, that wasn't a red flag, that was just, you know, it was kind of pink, you know. It was kind of white. But you know what, till this day I feel like I gave him a long rope to hang himself, in a way, because I waited and I made excuses for this guy, because he started changing gradually, you know. He's not replying to my text as much as he was. He's not saying where he is. He would just log out of the blue. The one time I was even telling my friends, like, I disappeared on this guy for a day, if not 2 days, and I just logged out, like, on social media and went out. And my friends were like, if this guy doesn't text you within 24 hours, like, just know. Just leave, child, you know. And then 24 hours went by, and then when I texted him, he's like, oh, I figured you don't have data. Okay, I don't have data, and then you know. But even after the 24-hour saga, I was like, I'm still gonna stick with this guy, because I've seen the good in him, and I know he's a good guy. I know, I've seen it. He's probably going through something. It's probably school, it's probably family issues, it's probably work. Like, I made excuses for this guy so much, because I was holding on to that little quality that I once saw in him when we started dating. So basically, this video is more about people who have been in my shoes, or who feel like are in that situation where you feel like you see the good in people so much, or you're holding on so much to the character that you've once saw in someone, and you feel like, I know this person can be better, and I want to try to help, and, you know, I try to bring out that in the person, you know. And I'm here to tell you, child, that there's only so much you can do. There's only so much that you can do, even with friendships, because we held on to friendships of, oh, I've known this person since primary, I've known this person since preschool, yeah, her mom and my mom are best friends and all of that. I'm telling you now, when the person changes, they change, and there's nothing you can do about it. And if someone doesn't want to put in effort anymore, they don't. Even us checking myself out, and I'm wondering, like, is it me? Like, is it because I don't put on makeup? Am I the one who's too too comfortable? Am I too fussy? Because I used to like speak to this guy like, dude, why are you finding it hard to tell me that, dude, I won't be on my phone today, this and that and that and that and that. Why are you failing to do that? Why are you failing communicating with me? Like, talk to me. Like, I tried to build him. I was Bob the Builder. Like, I tried because I feel like the thing about empaths, they feel like it's almost associated with being naive sometimes, because you see so much good in a person that you are blinded by the bad stuff that they're doing to you, you know, and you're forgetting that you should also be empathetic to yourself. Like, you need to think about yourself as well and your emotions, and you need to wonder, if I'm thinking these things for the next person and thinking, what if they're going through something, why are they not feeling the same about me? Why are they not thinking about what is Banyana gonna think if I'm not, you know, calling her or checking how she's doing and all of that? Is she okay where she is? Is her mind in the right place? Is her head in the right place? She's not logging in. What's going on? You know, is she okay? Because I was the kind of girlfriend who would check, like, are you okay? You haven't been logging in. Are you fine? Are you busy? All of those things, you know. And I'm like that even with friendships. Like, before I end a friendship, like, I really make sure that actually it's done, you know, this is what's happening. Because I also had a friend where we were very, very good friends. We were very, very good friends, and I started feeling like they're drifting apart from me, you know, drifting away from me. And I asked a lot of times, like, are you okay? Is there something that I did wrong? Like, I feel like you're not there as much as you were and all of that. And I'm like, no, you're busy and I'm busy and that's what's happening. And I'm like, okay, it's fine. Gave it a couple of months and I see it's still happening. Tried to ask like a family member of hers, like, is she okay? Is she fine? Has she said anything that I've done to upset her or anything? It's like, no, she's fine, you know, she's okay. And then that's when I was like, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna cut it, because I mean, it's not my imagination. I mean, we're all busy, but if someone is not making time for you, nah, no, child, no. So I feel like we need to, as much as it's very hard, especially for empaths and especially for people who always see the good in people, you need to try to put yourself first in every situation, you know. Try to be a little bit selfish. And I know it sounds like rocket science, especially for people like me. Even with me just saying it right now, I'm saying it to myself low-key, that I need to be selfish. That's when I told myself, when I left that guy, I was like, it's time to be selfish, Banyana. You tried, you know, you tried. This guy is not for you. Maybe he is for someone else. Maybe someone else will make him feel like he needs to do certain things. Maybe someone else will make him feel like you need to go on dates and all of that. But you are not for him and he is not for you, you know. Even with friends, I was like, okay, maybe this is like growing apart. Funny enough, I didn't feel like I was growing apart from those people. Like, I felt like they were growing apart from me, and I'm there like, what did I do? You know, because like I hold on to friendships so much so that I try to be blind from, you know, I try to make excuses in a sense that I'm like, maybe this person is going through something, you know, let me just give it like a couple of months and see how it goes. Okay, let me ask, maybe there's something that they want to say to me or anything like that. But as time goes on, guys, you get to realize that what's in front of you is exactly how it is, you know. You need to stop falling in love with the idea of being with this person, because I feel like also I was in love with the idea of being with this smart guy who was sweet once upon a time, who was gentle once upon a time, who was generous once upon a time, and who I feel like they can become that. You know, someone who talks about marriage, not with me, by the way. He would just talk about, one day I want to be married and have kids and all of that. And I'm like, oh, at least, you know, he sees himself as a husband and all of that. That means he can come back and, you know, reassess this relationship that we're in and see that, you know, he needs to work towards being a husband and he needs to have the qualities of a husband. It never happened. It never happened. You see, when I say I was making excuses for this person, that's the thing about empaths. They make excuses for people, and we need to stop that. We need to stop that. If someone never told you, it didn't happen. Like, you need to stop thinking, oh, maybe this, maybe that, maybe that. People make their own choices. People decide how to feel about you. People decide what to do in a situation, in any situation. Like, I went to counseling a couple of months ago, and this other social worker was telling me that if your mom expects you to give her money, and on that day you don't have it, and you say, Mom, I don't have money, for her to say you disappointed me is not really the truth. You chose to be disappointed by the fact that I don't have money. So I'm using this metaphor in a sense that people have their own choices. You choose if you want to be with this person or you don't. You choose if you want to put effort in a relationship or you don't. And you choose to be vocal about a situation or you don't. So this thing of constantly making excuses for other people, trying to understand all the time, trying to understand everything, you can't take on everyone's baggage. You can't be, because I was even telling my friend, I'm like, jerks feed on, like, assholes and jerks. They feed on someone who they see, oh, this one, I can take advantage of them. This person is, very open to doing stuff for me. They're very open to, that's when now people start befriending you or dating you because of convenience. They start now being with you because it's convenient to be your friend, or it's convenient to be your partner. They know this one, I can just say, do this, and they'll do it for you. And we are the kind of people who tomorrow we're going to change, and people are going to be like, Mara, you were a nice person, and this and that, and this and that. It's very sad. It's very sad that there's people who tend to change because other people make them change. So, in conclusion, or in a summary, is what I'm trying to say is, it's not your fault. You're not stupid, and you're not heartless for choosing yourself in any little situation that you're in, be it a relationship, be it friendship. You must ask yourself, if I'm able to put myself in someone else's shoes, why can't anyone put their feet on my shoes? If I'm able to think for the next person, why can't they think for me? You need to know when to let go. As hard as it may seem, you need to know when to let go. You need to be cognizant of the fact that there's people who are with you because of what you can give, and they're not with you based on what they can offer you, and that's just how it is. And in the relationship that I was talking about now, I felt like I was giving and not receiving. Even with my friendship, I felt like I was trying to put effort in something that was clearly dead, So falling in love with potential is very, very dangerous. You need to fall in love in what's in front of you. If what's in front of you is not what you like, chances are what's in front of you is something that you're not gonna love 5 years, 10 years from now. And you need to be careful on when to cut it, because you can be gelled in or stuck in a situation where you're so used to being mistreated that you're in this relationship and you're just there because that's all being mistreated in any case. So you're just gonna stay there and conform to, one day he's gonna change, one day he's gonna get better, one day she will see me for who I am, and all of that, and it's not gonna happen, honey. It's not gonna happen. Take it from me, I waited, I tried to communicate, I tried everything I could. For me to even give up, I was like, because I always see the good in people, I was like, I don't think he's a bad guy. I'm forgiving him for not putting effort and all of that, but I don't want to stay mad at someone for being who they are. I don't want to be upset at someone for being what's in front of me. You know, I'm not going to be angry at you because I was hoping you would be someone different. That's not fair. You know, you are who you are. You showed me who you are, and take it or leave it. And I'm deciding to leave instead of staying mad at myself and wondering what is it that I'm doing wrong for you to behave this way. You need to remember that how people treat you is a reflection of them. It's never ever a reflection of yourself. No matter how much, like, it goes vice versa. No matter how someone can be rude to you, whether you're being rude back, it's a reflection of you. It's not a reflection of the person who's being rude to you. I hope this video helps you guys understand, you know, why you were putting yourself through what you were putting yourself through. It's not your fault entirely. You know, it's just sometimes people tend to not be compatible. You know, there's people who choose to be lovey and sweethearts for certain people, and you are just not that person. Not for everyone, but for that specific person. You know, it's just a matter of compatibility. I hope I didn't ramble too much. I really hope I didn't ramble too much, and I hope you guys related a bit with my story. And if you did, please comment down below and tell me a little bit about how this has affected you. If you are an empath, if you are a kind of person who tend to hold on to what used to be, or who holds on to what could be. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Love you. Bye.